Don't wear anything in the chamber, and make sure your cell phone's turned off. You're going to get inside, close the door, lay on your back, and put your feet down towards the door of the chamber, and you could stick your hands like that way like this way like that, or however else are comfortable for you.
Oh, no freezing.
No, Mr. Simpson. This is a sensory deprivation tank. It blocks out all the external distractions that bombard our soul.
My name is Zachary Johnson. I'm a junior. I'm a philosophy major, and I'm hoping to see things a different way by doing this thing. I know certain things because I see them and I hear them and I taste them and I smell them, but I'm thinking that if you take away all those things, maybe I'll learn something new.
I'm Samad Patel. I'm a third-year statistics major, and what I hope to get out of this, I guess, is to kind of get an understanding of just how much our sensory input really shapes our experience of the world.
I'm Nathan. I'm a fourth-year design major, and so I'm interested in seeing like how an out-of-body experience or like a sensory deprivation experience might influence creativity.
What I got from it, I think, more than anything, is the ability to evaluate myself, and then you know, you have the chance to change, you know, correct things about yourself that would be more in your best interest to improve, or, you know. But to figure out what these are is where the trick is. In order to be claustrophobic, let's say, you need an area of reference. You have to feel like you're enclosed, confined, limited, restricted, or something. And in there, you're not. The opposite occurs. Your imagination is telling you, I'm going to be this way or that way. But once you're in there, and then you see what the reality of it is, you realize that you misunderstood your reaction to the situation.
I felt like I was at one with the water, so it was like around then was like when I started to hear myself think like really loud, and then from there I kind of transitioned from like not knowing whether I was asleep or not to like thinking really loudly, and then I remember there were certain points in time when I had like really strong memories or thoughts just like suddenly come back to me, and my body would just kind of jerk, and like I would just kind of be taken out of it for a while.
When I first walked in, I kind of like made the normal assumptions you would walking into a room. There's walls, these are colors, and then when I closed it, that all kind of vanished. So it gave you like a really close sense of emptiness. Like you really just felt like it was just you and like nothing else. I was in there for 30, 40 minutes, and it seemed like a really long time, just because you're like kind of aware of every second, or you like forget about the seconds and you really have no idea. You kind of think it's going to be forever. I can't imagine like what that would be like times 4. I think it would literally feel like eternity. And I think I could accomplish a lot about like clarifying like me in terms of this big old empty thing.
I was thinking about the nature of my relationship with someone, and then suddenly a thought came to mind where it was very menial. It was some sort of thing I have to do later on today, something very small. And immediately I rebuked myself and I said, that's completely missing the point, don't think about that right now. But that was such an unconscious reaction, so then after thinking that, I reflected, why did I rebuke myself for having that thought to begin with so unconsciously, and that's kind of what's